Skol v. Grit Show, where we cover all things Vikings and Lions. I'm your co-host, Hans, and I'm joined, as always, by a man who bleeds Honolulu blue, a guy who's never seen his sleeve he didn't hate. He is the main money champion of the world! The lovely Mr. Joe Ryan. How you doing, buddy?
This girl is on fire.
How do you get that song?
Oh, I am doing so good, man. How are you?
Oh, everything's terrible. It's great.
Why I chose my intro.
I love chaos. I am an agent of chaos. I thrive on it. If it's normal or easy, that's uncomfortable for me. Give me chaos. Like that dog in the fire room. You do. And he's like, everything's fine. I'd be like, everything's dope. This is the best. That dog's fun. That's what I'm saying.
I was thinking you as a spiritual sibling to that dog.
Yeah, except I got some balls.
Good enough.
Wow, we are off the rails already. Stuff happened this week related to my continually possible employment. But I guess, what do we call that, a tease?
You did.
Because first, we're going to head in some news. Hit me with some news.
Let's get some. So, annual league meetings being held as we record this. Down in, they call it Phoenix, but it's Scottsdale. And if you know, you know. There's a difference, baby. So
yeah, it's like Edina in Minneapolis.
You're plugged in. I know you know what's up. And for all our viewers out there of a certain age, if you're going to drink in Scottsdale, do not drive. They have cameras everywhere, and they're not afraid to send the tickets, whether they stop you or not.
Yeah,
I mean,
advice for anywhere, but
mm-hmm. Yeah,
you just don't drink and drive. We just drink and podcast. That's fine.
Way ahead of you. All right.
Ooh, high noons. I like it.
Oh, they're out of White Claw.
Yeah.
You know I'm sponsored.
High noons are better. Yeah, seriously. Give us that money.
Right.
Or whoever fucking owns you.
Let's go. All right. So I thought some of the most interesting stuff from takeaways from the meetings. Little tangential. Tell you what. Follow me on a walk. I promise it'll be worth it. So next Super Bowl is in Vegas. The following one's in Atlanta. No, excuse me. No, that's right. Is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it is. It's coming.
My team's never going to be there, so I don't care.
Well, don't you put that juju on me, Ricky Bobby. My Lions are going. But the thing is, both Super Bowls don't have a definitive date, which is extremely odd for being this close in.
So now, you may have an answer for that, but can I guess why it is?
You should guess.
It's because they want to move to an 18-game season, right?
You fucking clairvoyant Miss Cleo son bitch.
Mm-hmm. Those cards don't lie.
Hold on, I want to try some. I'm thinking of a number right now. What is it?
73.
72. You were there.
Damn it. Price is Right rules. I went over. I lose.
Them's the rules.
So close.
But that's exactly what people are saying. That because they're pushing for an 18-game season, they can't really commit to anything yet. I know how the owners feel. What do you think the players feel about it? What's the vibe you're getting?
I mean, I think the players would be fine for it as long as they're compensated properly.
You think? You're not going to have to hear a big fucking soliloquy on player safety and blah, blah, fucking blah?
Well, I've seen some interesting thoughts on the 18 where, like, every single player can only play a maximum of 17 games or whatever it is. They have to sit out at least one game.
I've seen that.
Which at first I hate, but then I'm like, that's fascinating. Like, what a weird wrinkle to be like, when am I going to sit my star quarterback?
Well, it's extraordinarily arbitrary, but from a strategic
bench, I don't know.
Also,
you worry about injuries, so it's like maybe that takes care of itself.
But how great would it be?
And they play the first 17 or whatever it is, and then you're into like the last game that matters to get you to the playoffs, and you can't start. Yeah, I've talked myself out of it. That's stupid.
It seems horrible.
2 bye weeks should happen. If you're going to have another game, there already should be 2 bye weeks.
I agree.
Also, that's good. I would think that'd be good for the NFL because you get an extra week of broadcasts, you get your money and all that. Like, yeah, the owners don't get ticket sales, but you get the mostly full slate of games.
Right.
When the biggest bye weeks are happening, you don't have fans being like, man, there are not enough games on right. No, there's still the same amount of games on. You're fine.
No, I love double bye week. The other part too is just a blatant disrespect. If you're like week 6 and we're playing like Vegas, and we go, yeah, we're gonna sit golf. This is gonna when he's gonna sit out.
Yeah, well, that's what it would be like. Because how can you plan for that? Like a lot of those, only playing, you have to play one less game as a player like that. A lot of those would work out because injuries are just so rampant. But yeah, I don't like that. I think the way to, because it's gonna happen. They're gonna add more games. It's just what they're gonna do.
Right.
You have to add the extra bye week, and then the salary cap has to go up because the players need to be compensated.
Right.
The extra game because they're paid by the game. They're not paid by the season. They have game checks. Every time they play a game, they get a check.
Do you not find that the wildest thing about the NFL? Like they get paid like they paint houses.
I mean, I know it's crazy to think about, but like that's how all sports work, as far as I understand it. Like I know, like I'm a Red Sox guy, and Manny Ramirez just had like game checks in his locker because he's a lunatic. Like he just didn't cash them; they're just sitting there. Millions of dollars just sitting there.
It's a famous Ricky Henderson story when he was on the A's and he caused like a fucking budget upset, and they're like, "What is going on with that?" And he had him in his glove box.
Yeah. Was it? Well, there was someone out. I don't know if it was him, but someone like didn't cash their first like $1 million paycheck. And yeah, that fucks up the books. Like if you don't cash a check, you're being a dick to the person that wrote the check. Like I mean, I don't care about billionaire owners, but like just in your general life, if your cousin pays you a check for $50, cash that thing because it's gonna screw them up.
Well, famously, Picasso would pay for everything with a check because people wouldn't pay or cash it because he signed it. So you just get free shit all the time.
That's brilliant.
It is brilliant. It does make John Lovett's impression of him on Saturday Night Live a little more believable. Like, just a dickhead. I am Picasso. All right, so we got the 18-game season.
Sure do.
What else we got going? All right, this is going to be a little all over the place because my organizational skills are not up to snuff. It sounds like coming out of Cleveland that your boy Deshaun Watson's going to play.
I mean, you're paying him a fortune, I guess.
$245, I believe it is.
Nothing you can do about it. You made your bed. You got to lay in it.
Ew. What a horrible metaphor for the guy.
Yeah, well, that's more of a massage table. You got to lay in it, but still.
I was just getting there.
I mean, that's not funny. It's horrible, but yeah, fucking Browns be the Browns, man.
What's crazy to me is you look at that quarterback room and he's the best quarterback in there.
Well, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
What are they going to do? Like, Shador was fine, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he could be good. I have no idea.
Oh, yeah. I've come around.
Great quarterback draft next year. I'm not as bullish as a lot of people are. There's probably going to be about 3, but people are talking like it's generational. Like, I don't know about that. We'll see. I mean, who fucking knows? Joe Burrow wasn't on anyone's radar until his last year in college, and then he's the best.
Consensus number one.
You don't know.
Well, yeah, if you go through and break every offensive record there is, that's going to happen.
Yeah. And you have Jamar Chase. I think I said it right. I've been doing that bit so long.
You did it right.
I don't actually know what the right way is anymore. I flip a coin in my head before I say it because I genuinely don't even know what's right anymore.
That's how I can tell that you're shook because you said it correctly.
Did I?
Yep.
I mean, there's no way I remember that. But, yeah, but you have Chase and Justin Jefferson. Yeah, you're okay.
Right. But I've been wrong about every quarterback that's come out since Rick Meyer. So I said the same thing. I'm like, well, yeah, of course he's throwing these superstars. How's he going to do in the NFL? Whoopsie daisies.
Yeah, my biggest miss is Josh Allen.
That's a huge one.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but yeah, apparently, he did get better at being accurate, and maybe McCarthy is going to add to that list, but I still believe in him.
I'm still smarting from you take Ryan Leaf over Peyton Manning, I believe it was, because Ryan Leaf's a better athlete. Yeah, something I said out loud.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to be able to be a cat burglar, sneaking into people's houses, stealing shit.
In my defense, I had never tried OxyContin at that time. I didn't know.
Look, I get it. It's the bee's knees, but also, I don't have a franchise on my back and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars.
It's a good point.
But addiction's real, so I bless him. I salute.
Well, it's the opposite of a PED.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, until it's not. All right, fair enough.
I've seen I Don't Want Your Life.
Let's keep it moving. That needle goes anywhere near his knee, I'm not playing. Fucking Kilmer.
I don't want your life.
Still there. Fired.
Dynamite drop. That was unrehearsed, folks. Do you want to talk a little bit about the Rams kind of openly shopping Devontae Adams?
I didn't that.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. And God, who's their coach? The Wonder Kid.
McVay.
Yeah, McVay apparently went to him and said, "Hey, this is where we are with the cap. This is what we're doing, and it's quite possible you're still here, but you've earned our respect to the franchise, so just don't be blindsided." How real organizations should work.
Yeah. Be a human being about it.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Business, but it's a business that involves human beings' livelihoods and all that. So just be a person.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is a guy that built a Taco Bell in his Vegas house. He likes to put down roots.
Yeah, he gets it.
So I thought that was kind of classy.
Just restructure, pay him all the money up front, spread it out, add a void year. I don't know. Because, he's still good. Very, very, very good.
Oh, Stafford loves him.
Yeah, I mean, he's great. And he's not done yet. Well, I guess that's why you'd think to trade him, but I think you're much better off unless you get a Godfather offer, which you're not getting for an older receiver.
Very true. Which brings us to Philadelphia and what they have going there. How come people can't be happy, Hans?
I mean, you're asking the wrong guy.
As soon as it came out of my mouth, I regretted it.
Yeah, you knew. But yeah, I'm not even the biggest Jalen Hurts guy, but dude's won what, 2 Super Bowls for them?
1 and 1.
Did he lose the other one?
Foles won the other one.
If he did that for Minnesota, they'd build him a statue and be like, do whatever you want. We can be the worst team. You don't have to come to meetings. It's fine.
Yeah. You can be Deshaun Watson if you win me one.
Yeah, I don't care. Well, I would care about that. But if you're just interested in the crap Kyler Murray gets, you want to play Call of Duty all day, it's fine. You won this title. I don't care. You stay here for the next 20 years. You can be 1,000 years old, and it's fine.
No, I fully understand. You never have to buy a beer in the state of Michigan like you would. I get it.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. What else is there? Other things outside of him? Because I saw that.
Yeah, I just thought it was kind of cool. I guess who was it? I think it was the Atlantic that just did a story going deep dive in there. And it's causing a lot of turmoil within the organization, and now they're kind of in PR mode, put out the fires. So they're making the rounds on the different talking head shows. But I mean, it's so weird. It's such a absolutely Philly thing to do. Be like, hey, you know how we're good every year? They go, yeah. They go, let's fuck that up.
Yeah, it's strange. They're always calling for their coach's head or Hurts.
He almost got fired before he won a Soupy. It's
crazy. He's clearly a good coach. I don't know. I mean, Howie Roseman's God tier, so maybe
he might be a wizard.
Yeah, that might. I don't know. Well, once you win one, you start
oh yeah.
Then you get more. You're up on. I had mentioned, I'm a Red Sox fan, and everything. It was oh yeah, if we ever win one, it doesn't matter. Now it's fuck you, John Henry, get out of here. You're terrible owner.
It's just human nature.
Yeah, you gave us 4 World Series, but you know what? You're shit recently. So
What have you done for me lately, you fucking
Yeah, it was
bum?
also true. He just stopped caring. Like he cared. That's why they won all those. But now he's acting like he's the Royals or something. That's another show, though.
Baseball Weekly. I was going to ask you though, what do you think that? Because you said obviously you're not going to get the Godfather offer from an aging
No,
wide receiver, but like, I mean, the dude's still capable of, if not all pro, then certainly Pro Bowl. You know what I mean?
he strikes me as like the perfect example of we won't get what he's valued if we keep him for us, kind of thing. You know, like I don't know what. Like you're not getting something back that, especially with their GM, who's famous for saying, "Fuck them picks."
Yeah.
Kind of love, but yeah, like you're not getting any. Like you have Stafford for what? Maybe this year and at best one more.
I'm guessing it's this year.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if they win, like he's going out on top. But
Yeah.
like, so why would you look to the future when it's now? Like it's just now. You're not
right.
You won't, unless they're giving you like 2 first-round picks next year, which is not happening.
No.
Like it's just not. It's a non-starter. I don't know.
Well, it sounds like we both expect him to be there the next season.
Oh yeah, he'll be there. There's just no
market.
I mean, unless they, I don't know, draft like 2 receivers in the first round or whatever, how many picks they have. I don't know, but I doubt it.
I don't see it happening either.
If they draft like Jordan Tyson and Casey Concepcion in the second round, like, okay, maybe, but.
But at that point, I know. But at that point, I can see their hand, and I'm not giving them what they want for it. Like,
well, yeah, now you're not an asset to that team. You're expendable. So I would think in a negotiation, your price would go down for that.
right.
I don't know.
Well, speaking of, I know they're different things, but speaking of wide receivers, surprise of all surprises, the Niners are still trying to deal Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, I saw Chris Sims. Fucking Chris Sims.
Oh, Chris.
He's like, oh, they get like a 3rd or 4th. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
They'll be lucky to get a bag of deflated footballs for him at this point. Like, he's not there. Like, they're like clearly you're getting nothing for him. Like, holding on to him and not cutting him is just like, we're mad at you. So fuck you. Which I don't know I usually err towards the side of the players. But he kind of seems like like he's the problem.
Yeah. It's exactly what you said. Like, we should cut you, but you know what? I'm feeling kind of fuck you.
Yeah, like, and if that's the case, you brought this on yourself. It's hard for me to back you, and I'm always gonna back like the employees over the rich people. But like, I don't know. They gave him that big contract he wanted. He signed it, and then he's like, nah.
Yeah, he thought it was the NBA, where you can sign a 4-year max deal and then be like, by the way, I don't want to play here.
Yeah,
did you just sign a 4-year max deal? Yeah, so
right. It does happen in the NBA, but like that's not, you can't do that in the NFL. Like,
player empowerment has not trickled down to the NFL yet.
But also, like, that's not, like, I'm all for player empowerment, but that's kind of not what he's doing. Is, from my perspective, is not that. Like, something's going on in that dude's brain that isn't firing proper. Or there's some crazy shit going on behind the scenes that I don't know, but everyone else seems pretty happy, so maybe you're the problem.
I do believe he was diagnosed with wide receiver brain, which, that's a rough one to get over.
Yeah, him and A.J. Brown, like.
Yeah, I just picture A.J. Brown doing his meditation in the morning. He's like, everyone's an asshole but you.
His mantra is, I am God. Everyone else is stupid.
It is the organization that is wrong, not you. He's so mad.
Here and self-reflect.
All right. I've got something for you that was going to cheer you up, my friend.
Ooh.
Hard Knocks, huge fans of the show. It's been announced they're going to do 2 of them. that run concurrently, and they're going to do the Super Bowl participants. So that's the new formula.
I've wanted nothing. I've since that show debuted, I've wanted nothing more than to do my team.
Yeah.
I want that so badly because how awesome is that?
It was interesting.
Like that's what I want. It's never happened, and that's what I wanted. I heard they were up for it this year, but I hadn't heard that they'd made a decision. And I don't care.
Well, there's not a team.
2 teams. I don't give a shit.
There's not a team in the league that wants that, but
no, none of them want it.
Right.
And that's why they've had like rules where first year head coach or like a first year quarterback, they won't.
Well, I took all this stuff from Albert Breer, a lot of it, just because I want to shout out Albert. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
But
he's one of the good ones as far as like national media guys. Yeah.
But he seems to know his shit, but he was pointing out that just what you said, Hard Knocks has become kind of stale. And like, even for diehards like me that grew up on it a little bit, it does. That's the thing. It's like you haven't eaten in 4 days and someone gives you the Ritz cracker. And you're like, God damn, This is the best cracker I've ever had.
That's exactly it. It's. I watched the first couple of weeks because I'm so jonesing for football. I'm like, like I got my. I need my fix, man. Come on, man. Come on. Whatever. I negotiate whatever. That's why I watch the UFL.
Right. I'm with
you for it, and I'm like, give me football. Yeah, this is bad. This doesn't matter, but it's still football.
I watch the UFL just the same way. Like you go to like a high school reunion, you go, "Oh shit, I know that dude. I'll check it out. He's playing quarterback for the Vegas Locomotives."
Yeah, I mean, like people, it's rare, but they can like arguably Minnesota's best interior defensive lineman, Jalen Redmond. They snagged him from the UFL.
It can happen.
He's awesome. But
dude, our superstar kicker, Master Bates, came from the UFL.
It's rare, but yeah.
It's so cool. Because you interview him, and he's doing the most high-pressure kicks on earth. And then he's like, what were you doing before this? He goes, well, I kicked for the UFL, and I sold bricks. Yeah. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, like, masonry supplies.
Yeah. You know, those things, those rectangular things?
Right. Well, on our podcast, if you sell bricks, it could be anything. But, yeah, he's like, literally masonry supply sales. Like, so this is better?
Slightly, probably. I mean, fuck, Kurt Warner was bagging groceries at Hy-Vee down the street.
Speaking of, did you ever see that movie about his life?
No, because I don't like...
I fucking dare you.
No, that guy sucks. Shazam, whatever his goddamn name is. That dude stinks.
There's a level of narcissism. We talk about the wide receivers and how they're all divas and everything, but Kurt Warner's so narcissistic, he married someone that looks exactly like him. Same haircut. Same everything, like hot. Look how hot that is. And it's him.
There's still like a legacy, like in a neighborhood near where I grew up. There's like, because he has like a special needs kid.
Ooh.
And there's still a sign where he used to live, like being like, beware drivers. There's.
Right.
Yeah. But of course they just left it because it makes people slow down, which I respect.
I like that in Iowa.
Take that out.
I like that in Iowa. It's the same as the Welcome to Las Vegas sign. Oh, let's get our picture taken by the Kurt Warner slow kid.
Yeah, it probably is a tourist attraction. I don't know. I don't live over there.
You need something.
Well, yeah, that's fucking true.
All right. Other news that I thought was interesting. They came out with some rule changes in this little team meetings. And honest to God, after I read the third kickoff rule change, my mind went numb.
Yeah, the first like 2 or 3 were all kickoffs. I do this for a living, and like I was like, I don't know what you're saying.
No,
I didn't understand. I'm like, I'll figure it out. I don't know.
Yeah, I was very tempted to be like, ChatGPT, tell me how to think. What is this?
Might be the only use for it.
Explain the kickoff rules.
Yeah, explain. And then it was just like 404 error does not compute.
That was my brain. I'm like, so
mine too.
They
I don't understand it. I'm like, I'll deal with it when it happens.
That's where I am too. I'm like, I'll figure it out as we go.
Some asshole on like, let me have Greg Olson explain it to me like during the game. That's fine. I'll figure it out.
What's Denzel say in Philadelphia? Explain it to me like I'm 4 years old. That's exactly what I need.
Yeah, even then, it's like, well, now 2.
Yeah, two's better. I will say something kind of interesting. Tom Brady, Larry Fitzgerald, and Peyton Manning are starting a professional flag football league.
Yeah.
Interested?
I mean, no. Like, I love playing flag football because I was fast and quick and not big. So that was like right up my alley. But I mean, it's not that fun to watch.
It's
Like, I'm sure there's people out there who enjoy it. Like, and I don't mean to say that those people are wrong, but it's just for me, I don't care.
I think that's fair. I think there's an incredible overlap in the Venn diagram of pickleball and flag football.
Yeah, like I'll play
fans.
tennis and watch actual football, but like I don't need
Right.
pickleball and flag football. Like there might, and that's the other thing. Like I've seen, like they want to get in the Olympics and stuff, and like NFL players aren't going to be the best flag football players. They're just not. They're going to be like Caden Weegens, like a ton of them. It's just like that's your entire team on both sides. Like these quick, shifty, tiny little dudes. It's not going to be your AJ Browns and Justin Jeffersons. It's not. It doesn't. It's a different game.
Right, completely. It's like when I made the transition from real football to flag football. I'm like, all right, well, this guy was a really good quarterback. Put him at quarterback. Nope. We need the fastest guy in the team should be your QB because it's going to get wild. Can he throw? Maybe, maybe not, but he's got to be fast.
It's just a totally different game, like especially at a high level. It's not the same thing.
So
it's fun to watch, but you can't go into it as like a patch on actual football. Like if you're looking for actual football, that you might as well just watch the UFL.
That's fair. Note to self: cancel Hans's Christmas gifts. League pass to flag football. Sorry, I've gotten really into dictation.
Yeah, no, fair. No, I love playing flag football. Like it was awesome.
But what if they did it like
because I was a tiny little fast dude, so it's fun for me. But that just goes to my point of that's not who is good at real football.
What if they did it like Ice Cube's Big Three, where you get guys that are like, "Oh shit, Aaron Donald showed up. He's going to play a little nose today." Like,
but you can't actually be violent.
It gets pretty brutal.
Thing of flag football is the violence is taken out, which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but But that's Aaron Donald would like clock someone across the head, with the Deacon Jones head slap.
Well, I told the story on this podcast about getting selected to play flag football with like a national competitive team, and they're like, I got there, and they're like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "Wide receiver, play some D end, whatever you need." And they're like, "Yeah, you're gonna be a lineman." And I was like, "Okay." And then
you're easily the biggest guy on the team.
And I wasn't, and I certainly wasn't the biggest guy on both teams. Those guys run the D line.
Yeah, and you can't use your hands
within your shoulders.
Yeah,
stay within.
Yeah, it's like in college. This sounds really douchey, but the fraternity I was in was really good at flag football, like really fucking good. And I played for a bit, and it's just like this is too much. But the rules are so different.
I told you, like, to play O-line, like, these guys can move and I can't. And I had, like, multiple penalties and also got my ass kicked. Like, I assure you, all the violence is not removed along the line.
But your traditional violence.
Yes.
It's a different kind.
The violence we tune in for on Sundays.
These people can't, not these people, the people that are good at one doesn't necessarily translate.
Right. I'd agree with that. As long as we're talking about new rules, like the kickoff stuff, one thing that interests me was the little adjustment to the pup list, which I thought was cool. So traditionally, as you know, you get put on the, player unable to perform pup. Mm-hmm. So you're out 4 weeks. But during those 4 weeks, I didn't know you couldn't practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now they change it so you can practice, but
it was like the 4 weeks, and then you had like a 20-some day window where then you could practice.
And that's been lifted. Which I only bring it up because I'm thinking about my boy Brian Branch. So he's gonna. I mean, you tore your Achilles in December, so you're gonna be on the PUP list. But imagine how accelerated that ramp is to getting back on the field when you can actually practice.
Right, and they don't have like a minor league. You can't go play for like the Akron Zips.
You're right, Toledo Mudhens.
Yeah, and get your.
How are both our examples from Ohio?
Because it's so funny.
It's 200,000 minor league teams. We're like Ohio.
Because they're funny names. They just are.
They are funny names.
That's what I love about that. Like they need to merge with like the UFL and like have that be like the minor leagues. Have like a better process of like, you know, I don't know how that works with the entrenched way that things are done.
Well, I thought
world you do like I'm not a big soccer guy, but like the way the English Premier League where you get relegated.
Yeah.
So there's no tanking.
There's a lot of talk about that in the NBA right now.
Bye Raiders. Bye Browns. You're gone.
Well, there's a ton of talk about that around the NBA right now with the tanking. Like, how do we fix it? And everyone's like, well, relegation. And then the owners of the NBA are like, you shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, it'll never happen. Like, it has to happen at the beginning. It can't. Because none of, like, that's millions upon millions, tens of hundreds of millions of dollars lost. Mm-hmm. And they're never going to sign off on that.
No, there's no chance.
But that's a good way to keep people competitive.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I've thought about that as the NFL Farm League, and I was like, man, they really need to set that up. And then I realized they have college. It's so perfectly set up.
Yeah. I mean,
they pay them nothing.
Yeah, and now that people in college are getting paid, like that is kind of, but it's still like you can't, they're not part of your system like baseball has.
Yeah, you can't own the rights.
Levels, you know, it's like rookie ball, low A, high A, double A, triple A.
Right.
You're going to play the Dominican Summer League. Like, it's all sorts of stuff.
Arizona Cactus.
Yeah, it's just like that's a solid system, but also baseball lends itself more to like you need time.
Yeah, I get it.
But still, I would have like a UFL team as your essentially AAA team in football. Like everyone has their own. Because then, honestly, that would, as a fan, that would make me want to watch more. Because then I'd watch that team. Because it's like, oh, who are they growing and teaching, and like who's becoming a player who might actually matter to me.
No,
there's no loyalty. Like I never had an NBA team. Like I've lived in multiple cities where they had them, and I'm like, I tried, but I don't have that. Like when I was 6. I was a fan of the team, you know, so now I'm old and I don't give a shit.
It's so wacky too. Like the NBA has it. So like our minor league team is the Gold, who is an affiliate of the fucking Nuggets. So like, I can't wait to see who plays next to Joker. Right. Like, why am I? Yeah. Yeah.
And locally, you're not even going to. Yeah. I mean, that's a whole other thing, but yeah. Why are the farm teams not in the same state or like region? Jesus Christ! Like,
come on.
Yeah, like the Dodgers. I don't know if they still do, but they used to have one like their AA in Jacksonville. That could not be further away.
Right.
What the fuck are you doing?
You're gonna fuck around and get me to talk about conference realignment. Don't get me started. A couple other news, like more specific to what we're doing. Your Vikings. So your interim GM, Rob Brzezinski.
He is a cap wizard.
Nice. Yes. Well, it turns out they're going to pick up the 5th-year option on your boy Addison.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Like,
right.
So I didn't realize it was $18 million, but also like for a receiver, like Matthew Collar, who I'm a big fan of, Vikings beat reporter. He does his own thing, but like he still gets to like that. I respect is a tangent, but I respect that from the Vikings. Like he used to work for a paper, and like usually only papers get
access.
Writer. Yeah, and then he went and did his that's failing, so he left one of those and just started his own thing, and they still let him do it. That's pretty cool. But he always is saying draft a first round or draft a receiver like early every year because they are so expensive.
Oh, it's nuts.
Even mediocre ones are going to cost you like $25 million a year, and I've come around to that a lot. It's like, yeah, he's fucking right. He's on the open market, even with all this shit. Jordan Addison could get $30 million a year,
which is stunning. It's
Yeah.
a crazy number until you look at the others.
If you just look at his ability and talent, he's worth that.
If you just look at that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not as hard on him for some of the stuff that, like,
I can't relitigate it. I can't.
The last thing was, it went away because it wasn't anything.
Sick Cat, yes. I wanted to see Big Ben, no. Like, I get it.
Right. There's levels to me of like your infractions. How I feel about them.
For sure. But bottom line, you got him back for another year.
Yeah, which I expected. I assume this will be this because that gets through next year because it's a weird thing where they have to pick up the fifth year, like basically a year before. Like he was going to be there this year, no matter what, and then now he'll be here next year. I assume that is keep your nose clean this year, and then we'll work out an extension.
Right.
You don't want an $18 million cap hit. You know.
No, it feels like a very wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And
it's like do your thing, be good like you are, and also just fucking chill, man. Stop getting arrested and stuff.
Please.
Yeah, just get a car service, and maybe don't try to get noodles at a casino in Florida at 3 a.m.
I forgot I came up on his side on that one. Give me the fucking noodles.
Yeah. Oh, I was very much on his side. The first thing I thought was like, it's Florida cops, and yeah. Well, I'll let you fill in the rest of that.
He was at the Hard Rock Casino for context.
Yes, and a millionaire who. Why you don't kick that out?
No, give me my fucking noodles.
Unless you're a racist, but still. Yes, we'll never know. I mean,
yes, I guess we will never know.
But
that was
fan. Don't get me wrong.
That was my Vikings news. My Lions news is that, of course, my fucking beloved organization asked Frank Ragnow, like legend of the like modern era Lions.
He's Ring of Honor recipient type. Levels.
Exactly. Yeah, asked him for part of his signing bonus back.
Ooh.
And it was only brought to my attention because Jason Kelsey.
Something about that, but I guess I read it wrong. I thought like they didn't.
Oh, they did.
Oh, that's. Come on, man. Like that's not worth.
Right.
You know, like, that's like you treat your players right, whether they're out the door or not. Like if they've done so much for you, it's just like it's like when was it Mike Evans the other year was like 5 yards shy of like $1 million bonus, and Tampa was just like, good enough, you're good.
Yeah,
like
that's how like a good organization runs thing. The problem is we've got a history of this kind of stupidity going back to Barry Sanders.
We're done with it though.
Yeah, I did too. Calvin Johnson was the last one, famously causing a rift between us and the Hall of Famer, which only hurts our brand. It only hurts us with fucking future free agents, anyone in that team. It's just so short-sighted and childish.
Like that, it's like a rounding error in your budget for a billionaire.
Exactly.
That's nothing. Like the amount of time it took me to say that, they made that amount of money just off fucking interest.
Yeah, just off me and Fanatics right now ordering a Lions shirt. Like, it's so stupid. I don't understand it. But the only reason it was brought to my attention because superstar actual podcaster Jason Kelsey brought it to my attention. And he said, I quote, "Well, I get the team has a right to ask for the money back. In the spirit of the agreement, I think it's bullshit."
He's 100% right. Like, yeah, legally they can. Publicly, bad look.
Yeah, and after publicly getting bitch slapped on Barry and Kelvin, why would you ever go back into that bag?
Right. Like you kind of righted that ship where it's like,
Yeah.
we actually have good ownership in place. We have people who give a shit and like will take care of you.
Yeah, this is a place you want to come now.
Like everyone says, but you are until you're fucking not.
Mm-hmm.
Your family, like Aaron Rodgers has family.
Ooh, god damn.
They hate him.
They do hate him.
I know, it delights me.
I mean, I love that for someone that grew up in Brett Favre's shadow, he's doing the exact Brett Favre playbook.
Oh, he wants to be Favre so bad. Like that's why he wanted to come to Minnesota last year.
It's so crazy.
I just want to do the Brett Favre playbook. Great. When are you gonna defraud Mississippi for a bunch of fucking state money?
Right. It's coming.
Fucking piece of shit.
Oh, what?
I'm genuinely happy. Like it gutted me when Favre lost that game against the Saints to go to the Super Bowl.
I'll bet.
With time and showing how big of a fucking scumbag he was, I'm glad he didn't do it. Like, if he was the guy, I'd have to do so many mental gymnastics of, like, do I love him or, like, my actual human side being like, you're a piece of shit scumbag, which he is. So I'm glad they lost.
Dude, your inability to untangle social justice with team winning is just absurd right to me.
It's just a moral stance. I don't want Tyreek Hill because he's a bad person who beats women. Yeah. Would he make my team better? Exponentially.
All right. Let me know when I can offer a rebuttal. You tell me when.
Look, I worked in finance for 15 years. There's a reason I'm broke as shit and left that entire career because I couldn't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Let me be poor. Don't care. Yeah, I'm good. Have at it.
Thank you. If I may, grow up, fucking Peter Pan, Count Chocula. I'm a grown-up, so I can divorce the artist from their art. Do you understand where I don't endorse touching boys, but Billie Jean's a fucking banger? I will put on the remix to Ignition right now as the outro music because it's a great fucking song. I don't endorse peeing on minors. There's two different things. On the field, off the field, in the booth, out the booth. Like, do it. Championship banners fly forever. I don't give a fuck if you defraud the COVID to build your daughter a volleyball court.
Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't stop.
That's why we are the yin and yang of podcasting. My goodness, you can't have the light without the dark.
No. I want it pure.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah. Well, clearly it's going poorly. I got like bucks in my checking account right now.
You know what you need to do?
My conscience is clear.
Watergate does not bother me.
I have the soul that I don't even believe in is still intact.
Fucking the ethical atheist. Good work.
Uh-huh.
You contain multitudes, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, agent of chaos.
It's true. Chaotic good.
Yep. Well, we like to think.
Yeah, mostly. That is about all the news I had. Did you have something that you maybe wanted to discuss?
Yeah.
Or maybe not. I'm fine either way.
I mean... Oh.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Did you hear that? You did it again?
I did. They massacred my boy.
So, I'm going to have to make myself another drink before I get into this.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure.
As your attorney, I advise against what you're doing.
Yeah, well, that ain't going to stop me.
Why has it ever?
And it never will. All right. PFF was mostly sold to Teamworks.
Ooh, what's Teamworks do?
I don't want to talk about Teamworks. I know they have a lot of AI going on, and that's like Google Teamworks. It's like one of the first sentences on the little thing. They wanted the data side of PFF, which
who doesn't?
Which yes, I work on the data side. Like I don't talk about it that much, but because I don't want to be like one of those douches that's like they went to Harvard. It's like, oh, we're going to Harvard. It's like drop it in every fucking conversation.
No, if anything, I bring it up so you don't have to lend credence to what we're talking about.
Yeah, but I do. I work on the data side of things, and so I guess I'm technically a Teamworks employee now.
Congrats.
They also, the content side seems to have been 100% purged. If you were on Twitter the last couple of days, you saw everyone being like their "I'm fired" tweet. Or layoff. It's technically like people that it's all baffling to me. Like I've always thought they needed to expand their content side. Like they had the analytics side. Obviously, that was great. Their clients are every NFL team and like couple hundred college teams.
Right.
Like that's like undisputed. Like they had that. They got their brand. We are very good at that.
They're the gold standard.
Yeah, like I've said it before, they're the Goldman Sachs of football analytics. Like they're the first essentially to do it, and they've been the standard for a very long time. And I don't know if that's necessarily going to change, but I like the culling of the content side is fucking insane to me. Because you have, I've talked to a number of the people that I'm friends with that got axed, and like I've compared it to how like Warner Brothers kept fucking up their streaming service by like taking HBO out of it.
Yeah.
Like HBO was like that, they're like the pinnacle, the gold standard of content, and you're just gonna take that out of your name. Like, what are you doing?
Seems weird.
This name, this brand is so fucking valuable, and you've decided to just throw it away? Because why? Because fucking why? Like, what are you thinking? And that's kind of how I feel about this. I don't really understand it. They basically, everyone on their flagship stuff, like Trevor Sikkema and Dalton Wasserman, like their flagship show, who was Sam and Steve, who went to the 33rd team, which they did a really, they say it better than I should probably say it. So check that out. They had a whole death of, and they really go into it, and it made me really angry. Because this should have been able to be like, I've had ideas and thoughts that I've brought to people, and it didn't quite get anywhere. But then seeing them, they were saying similar things. So I don't know. It's bad. It's not good. Like, and not just for me. Like, I guess I still have a job. And I probably will for at least another year or two before they.
Well, as of this taping.
Well, yeah, before they decide to try and implement AI that won't work, because we're not there yet. It's probably 3 or 4 years away, if ever.
If you want it to work.
Yeah, but it's just, you get all that VC money and like things. Just watch that video, because
I got you.
Like a real time, and won't get me in trouble.
I think that's fair. And as your co-host, I'm pretty far removed from it, but I can tell you're upset by it. And we've talked offline quite a bit. And I think you're showing an incredible degree of restraint, and I'm proud of you.
I'm so fucking angry. Like, something, like, not just outside of a paycheck. It feels like something I loved died.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows what'll happen? I don't. Usually when hundreds of millions of dollars are at stake, your rank and file, your worker bee, like me, it's not good for us. Especially when people who don't fully understand what you're doing are now in charge. It's usually not a recipe for success.
Okay. We're tiptoeing. I think you've done a great job.
I shouldn't.
Nah, man, don't. Like, honestly, I think you've done a really good job of explaining the situation. I appreciate exactly where you're coming from, and I think you should probably call it at that.
Yeah, you're right. That's the smart thing to do, which is rare for me.
Oh, look at you turn over a no leaf. I'm proud of you.
I'm going to scream into a pillow after this.
Like more than usual?
Everything I believe in.
Well, yeah. I think you're making the right call.
Probably.
In the meantime, can I take this opportunity when you're incredibly vulnerable and delicate to promote our draft live stream, which involves a case race? Pretty exciting.
I am very excited for that. Fuck,
Yeah.
maybe we'll see if some of my buddies who got canned want to fucking hop on if they haven't found. They're all gonna find employment so fucking fast. Like,
oh, they're extremely good at what they do. I don't fear for them. They're gonna be all right.
It's insane the amount of talent that was just thrown into the market,
leaked into the ecosystem. Like, it's pretty cool.
It's unreal. You just unleashed a bunch of fucking predators on a bunch of goddamn rabbits. Like, like there's so many talented people that just got axed. It's fucking nuts. So they'll probably all have jobs that they need to be doing during by that point, but that's not going to stop me from asking.
Oh, of course. Honestly, I'm just spitballing, but like, if just with the absolute level of talent that's now free market, they got together and started doing their own thing. Like, I mean, I could come over. Like, it's.
I may or may not have been pushing that in our chat.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
No, of course not. Teamworks, baby. I'm all on board.
What I tell you is, next podcast, Skol v Grit, drops Wednesday night. Next week, guys, tune in to see what happens.
Yeah, let's see if I'm still employed.
That's what I meant by what happens.
Fuck it, you got anything else?
Nope, like a dog in the street.
Like a dog in the street.
Let's go.